Wait before you go further. Archangel Michael chose you to hear this. Not today, not later. Right now, heaven has been watching you, and your next move will change everything. So stay till the end, because there is something waiting at the end of this message that only you were meant to hear. A divine secret is about to be revealed, and it starts right now. This is not a joke. A private investigator was caught, says Archangel Michael. Open it immediately. It is true. Someone was sent to look for you. They didn't come by light. They were hired in the dark, paid in silence, and told to watch everything you do. God saw it first, though. That's why I ran over to you. My voice could be heard above the clouds, and my wings were moving back and forth. Don't forget about this, my child. If you had scrolled past this right now, you would have missed the one message that could have saved your home, your peace, and your future. You have no idea how close they were when God stepped in. Something bigger is going on than you know, and you're more important than you think. Pay close attention, because from now on, you are not like other people. Around you, something holy has been set off. The person who sent the private eye is not after your money. They're not after your things. These people want your things. They want your light. People are starting to notice the divine glow inside you. Not all of them are holy. Do not be scared, though, because my name is Michael the Archangel, and I have drawn my sword. And anyone who tries to touch you will be punished by heaven. You're not reading this by accident. You're not just watching by chance. The cries of angels and the hand of fate from God are drawing you here. The person who was caught as an investigator wasn't just watching you. Their job was to gather information for someone who is afraid of you following your divine calling. Their plan no longer works. You didn't see it, but I did. I noticed the black car that pulled up next to your house. I saw the strange person who stayed in the corner for too long. I could feel the spiritual energy change when someone said your name with envy. I sprinted after them. When I last touched the ground, it had been days. But I did it for you because fear can't erase what is written in your name. You should have done more. Do you know how strong your presence is? Why does your enemy shake when you smile? Why do they look for you, talk badly about you behind your back, and plant doubts? They can't understand your heart because it's a spiritual weapon, and God watches over hearts like yours. You used to know the person who hired the detective. Yes, someone who made you laugh and smile. They didn't want you to be blessed in front of them. And that's not your fault. God has given you power to do miracles that will change many people's lives. That's why the scary things are looking. But heaven watches more loudly. In a few days, something strange will happen. You will get a call. Someone's name will be called. You'll feel like you've been there before. Do not leave it alone. I want you to say something before we go on. In the space below, type "and" not as a normal answer, but as a sign from God. When you type, it's not just words on a screen. When you say "Amen," you agree with the angels. This "Amen" means that you want protection to come around you. Type it now. God wants to see your faith grow. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel, your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life today. Sign up to make sure you don't miss another message from God or miracle that was meant just for you. You can feel the hand of your guardian angel on your finger. Press it now. There is more truth to come. You might cry after hearing what I'm about to say. Heaven still wants you to hear more because this is important more than just tonight. It's about the days that are still to come as you look ahead and remember the chances you almost gave up on. You are still with Archangel Michael who watches over you and talks to your heart. Don't stop now. You got more than one message. It was a supernatural meeting, a promise, and a turning point that will be felt for many years. The change is real from now on. Tomorrow, things might feel different, and people nearby might see a glow. They will know it even if they don't say it. There will be people who want to be with you. Some people might move away. When people leave, don't go after them. They might no longer be important in your story. You are now in the era of God is with me and I know it. Healing and safety. You no longer have any doubts about anything. Now I want you to do something simple but very spiritual. Right away press the like button to both show support and start a process. You're telling heaven that this message makes sense to you. When you click like, you open the door for God's blessing to come into your life. Imagine that heaven is putting good things right into your bank account. Imagine that the angels are aware that when you click that button, you are aligning yourself with this truth. Right away, God's favor will start to follow you. It's normal for conversations to end. If you're drawn less to gossip, media that feeds fear, and people who drain you, your vibration is going up. That's how your spiritual taste changes. You are now tuned in to the sound of heaven. Names, colors, numbers, feelings, and patterns start to show up over and over again in the dreams of some people, calling them prophets. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Remember them. Do some writing in a book next to your bed. Heaven can talk to you better now that your heart is open. Now is the time to sign up. It's not because this is just another channel. You're not just following a maker. When you click subscribe, you'll start receiving divine revelations. When someone subscribes, their life changes in a way that makes sense. You are telling God, I want to stay in touch with the prophetic words you are speaking. To join, click the button right now. Say out loud that you are ready to hear everything that God has to say about your life. Your spirit is being taught to pay attention by Archangel Michael. Not just get by, but really do well. Just whisper if you feel something you don't understand. I believe in you, Archangel Michael. He will not always answer with words, but with peace, protection, and a divine turn of events. A small voice tells you to turn this way instead of that one. Don't forget this either. You don't have to do anything to get the good things that are coming your way. It doesn't matter how good you are. It has to do with getting your okay. You already said yes. The door is open already. That means that God wants to give you everything you need. You expect to be punished, but grace shows up instead. Peace will come when you expect pain. God isn't trying to find a reason not to accept you. He is just waiting for the right time to come save you. The next time darkness tries to rise, say out loud, Archangel Michael is with me. Heaven fights for me. My house is covered. My future is blessed. I am walking in the light. Don't just think it, say it. Someone chosen by God, a spiritual warrior and a child. On days when doubt comes back, which it will, read this message again. Let it hold you down. Make it your sword. It is not just a video. It is not just a text. You have a weapon of light in your hand. Know this tonight before you go to sleep. Don't be scared if you wake up early. That is not insomnia. It is called visitation. That is heaven calling to say hello. Your spirit is fully awake and activated. You are not hurt. You have been connected. A new realm of awareness has opened up for you. And it will only get stronger from here. From now on, every step you take will be blessed. Every word you say has divine weight to it because you now carry the presence of angels. Every room you walk into changes. You are safe. You have been chosen. You are protected. You are loved. After all of this, heaven leans in again. Not because God has nothing more to say, but because you can finally hear them. A sacred channel has been opened by you tonight. There is now a bridge between your heart and heaven. The light that goes through it will not just stay in you. It will get to everyone else. Pay attention when you wake up tomorrow and the sky seems a little less cloudy. Even if nothing has changed, pay attention when your heart feels a little lighter. That is how the spiritual works. It moves faster than the real world can keep up, and the real world is quickly catching up. The alignment has already started. The miracle is already happening tomorrow. Some of you will get a message, a text message or call that you didn't expect. Don't brush it off. It is confirmation. It might seem normal, but feel the power behind it. Heaven is telling you that it heard everything. Also, people whose bodies have been hurting for no apparent reason, listen up. The pain is going away. There is more to the reason than medicine and rest. There is divine light in your cells. It is going on in your mind, in your immune system, in your nervous system, and even in the way you breathe. You are not walking alone. Archangel Michael watched you as you read this. He is not going anywhere. He has already marked the points where your life starts and ends. He knows what needs to go and what needs to stay. Let him do what he was told to do. Let him make the way. Let him take on the fights that you were never meant to carry. Remember this the next time your mind tries to tell you that this was all just a comforting coincidence. It was in your bones and heart. You could feel it tonight. You felt like you were in heaven like a warm wind. You felt the divine wrapping around you. You didn't make that up. That was holy. That was yours. I have been chosen. I am protected. An angel looks out for me. I am not alone. It is time for me to step into my divine timing. Say it every morning. Say it when you are scared. Say it when you are happy and when you are sad. These are not just declarations. They are keys. And each time you say them, a spiritual door opens. God will begin to speak through everything. Music, conversations, dreams, and quiet times. It gets easier to understand Him. As you listen more, your intuition gets stronger as you trust it more. Things will start to happen to you before they do. You will be able to tell what people need before they say it. That is not strange. It is not wrong. It is your gift. Something deep inside of you was activated by this message. Something that has been sleeping since you were a kid. It is your memory of God. Your origin is now coming back to you. You didn't begin when your body was born. God thought of you when you began. That is why you are different. Heaven shaped your soul in light. That is why the world couldn't make you dull like it did other people. You were formed for this time specifically. This is about more than just protection. The subject is assignment. Heaven does more than just keep you safe. It is preparing you to lead not necessarily with a mic or on a stage, but in your home, with your family, and in the quiet moments when your decision to love rather than hate sends a ripple across time. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is a sign from God. God saw how much your heart hurt. The pain you couldn't explain, the one you tried to dull. He didn't turn away. Instead, He leaned in closer. And Archangel Michael was sent. This message was sent. He sent peace because that is what heaven does. It comes when reason doesn't work. Type in the comments below, I receive my healing not because you want to prove something to people watching, but because you want to declare it to every spiritual force that has tried to keep you poor, tired, and broken. Those words mean you are in charge of your body, mind, and feelings. Your cells are being told to line up with heaven. You are telling your spirit to get better. Type it now. Let the angels witness your statement. You now have anointing on your feet. Do not take that lightly. You will start to see things you didn't see before. The energy of people, their hidden motives, and divine timing. Your intuition will get stronger. This is a spiritual awakening. It comes with responsibility. Keep your peace. Pay attention to your circle before making any significant decisions. Pray God is not giving you clarity so that you can forget about it. Although there will still be difficulties, you are now armed with truth, light, and the protection of a celestial army. Darkness will continue to whisper lies. But now you know the sound of heaven's voice, and nothing fake will ever fool you again. If you get emotional in a few days, don't fight it. Do not worry if you start to cry while doing the dishes or walking outside. That is your soul remembering tonight. That is your spirit going over the moment. It got free. Those tears are not weakness. They sound like the touch of heaven. Allow them to wash over you. This kind of shift people pray for their entire lives. You just walked right into it. Archangel Michael doesn't leave just because the message is over. He is now walking with you. His presence will be with you as you travel, talk, and make decisions. As you go through life, pay attention to the nudges, warnings, and sudden gut feelings. That is guidance. You might get confirmations in the next few days. A talk that sounds too relevant to be a coincidence. Something in your dream that seems too real to be true. A stranger who tells you something you needed to hear in secret. That is heaven connecting the dots. When they come, whisper back, I remember. I say yes again because you don't just say yes to heaven once. It is a lifestyle, a daily openness that says, God, even when I don't understand, I trust you. Anyway, I want to say this again with all the love in my heart. You are not alone. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says GV and heaven will open over you. On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. You were never that. You will never be. Now there is protection around your house. Your heart is now marked by God. There is no longer a question mark over your future. Archangel Michael is now smiling because the person he loved from afar has finally heard him. You, the person who almost didn't do this, the person who thought they might not have been chosen. The person who stayed, you are seen. You are safe. You are sacred. You are strong. You are surrounded. And you are held tonight. Rest. Take a nap in the arms of peace. Let the language of angels be your dream. Let your heart remember heaven will still be with you when you wake up tomorrow. You are still here. That means everything. Something that cannot be seen has moved in your house tonight. Things are not the same where you are. Something about the walls glows that you cannot see. Angels are walking through your space and blessing what you thought was broken. Tonight, don't be shocked if you sleep better than you have in years. You might feel strong and calm like you haven't in a long time. When you wake up, divine restoration is taking place here. Who knows? Thank you for waiting, that you have endured things that should have killed you. You have survived. Despite being lied to, you smiled. Even though it hurt to breathe, you kept going. You came. Even though you were sad and heaven took notice. While the rest of the world may have felt like it didn't care about you, you were always known in the kingdom. You were seen all the time. You are now being rewarded not with money, fame, or attention, but with something much stronger. Peace. True peace. Permanent peace. The kind that cannot be taken away by circumstances or shut down by doubt. Like a sacred tree, it takes root in your soul and grows. It will hit you tomorrow when you talk to someone and they hear something different in your voice. While your heart doesn't race like it used to, your thoughts will slow down. What you will feel is God's smile in the clouds when you look up at the sky. This is the new you. Not because one night you changed everything about your life, but because you let heaven into your heart just a little. That was all it took. There's no need to take 1,000 steps. You only need to believe for one breath. Give up for one moment and say, I am ready. You are now. From now on, miracles will happen. Be brave and ready for them. They will come when you least expect it. Rest peaceful mornings, texts you didn't expect, favors you didn't expect, and strange times. Get ready for a divine turnabout. Look for beauty where there was only dust before. Heal and make progress that doesn't need to be explained tomorrow. Fear will try to get back in. Don't forget that fear doesn't come to homes that are empty. People who don't have a plan don't have doubt. There's nothing to do at night. Do not be quiet. You've been marked. You've been picked. You are protected by God. Tonight, angels came to your house. Tonight in heaven, your name was called. Tonight, your future changed in a big way. Take a break now. Now that everything is in place, you can rest. Not because everything is set. Keep an eye on things, Archangel Michael. There is no longer any darkness. You can feel the truth again. And the next part of your story begins in peace. It starts with light. You are the first step. It's still here, whispering and being there with you, leading you breath by breath into the life you were born to live. You didn't just end a message. You are now in a different spiritual beat. One in which fear doesn't hold you back. One that doesn't let guilt in. One where the whisper of God, the protection of angels, and divine timing guide you. Remember this truth. Tonight wasn't a fluke. It saved the day, changed the course of events, and helped people heal. And the changes will stay with you for a long time after you finish reading. When you wake up tomorrow, you'll feel better, lighter, and calmer. When your heart was open, something supernatural took root in your soul. It's been years since heaven tried to plant something in you, and tonight you finally let it in. Your name has been called more than once in heaven. There are angels around the people who are talking about you. You have been prayed for. They come from people you love here on earth and from people who have died but are still praying for you in heaven. God will never forget you. Heaven has done everything possible to help you get better. That's why Archangel Michael showed up in real life tonight. He saw something you didn't let anyone know. There were late nights' fear, painful silence, and giving up in silence. He did see you get back up though. He saw you stand up again. He knew you cared, loved, and showed up even when it would have been easier to leave. That made him cry. They can cry. Yes. And tonight is not the end for you, Archangel Michael. Tonight is the key giving. Don't be surprised if divine encounters start happening tonight. Someone who hasn't talked to you in a while might call you at odd times. A bill could be paid all of a sudden. You might find out while you sleep. God heard everything. There were prayers you thought but didn't know how to say. You cried them into your pillow by yourself. Your life will have more light. That's because angels are getting rid of spiritual noise. Not just around you, but also inside you. Things that used to feel like battles will now feel like clouds passing by. Now that you're in heaven, the worries that kept you up at night will go away. The protection that is about to hit you is so strong that it will shock the forces that tried to hurt you before. Don't forget that you did not ask God to love you. He already did it because you are perfect. Heaven isn't interested in you. From the start, you were worth it. You were always enough. God still picked to talk to you. Even when things were really bad and you had doubts about everything. When you couldn't pray or believe, that was Him. Read these aloud. I claim all the miracles that were stopped. No matter where you are, I bring all the blessings that were late home. I ignored everyone who said bad things would happen to me. I say that my house is holy ground. God rests in my heart and angels watch over my life. There is no weapon that can hurt me. I've been picked. It keeps me safe. I'm loved. It's done now. You changed the way you feel about God in your life. What you said just shook the enemy's plans to their core. You just turned on something that can't be undone. Now even the people around you will see what makes you feel different. Some people will ask. Some people will steer clear because they can't handle the light that is now shining in you. Do not get angry. Okay, that's fine. Things that don't go with your divine presence get in the way. There will be some quiet ends to connections. Let them. There will be new ones out of the blue. Take them. You're no longer working with real time. You're now moving in God's time. Keep an eye on how things go over the next few days. In your dreams, some of you will see instant signs, lights that flicker, numbers that keep showing up, and wise words from God. There will be small changes for some. Peace instead of worry, happiness instead of worry, and sleep instead of being upset. These are proofs for you. Archangel Michael doesn't just stop by for a short time. Heaven is still saying, we are still here. He shows up tonight when something holy needs to be protected. You are that something. Your spirit, your journey, your home, and the reason you're here. This isn't just writing about God. It's a promise. The old one is gone. New things have come in. There is now a presence in the room with you. Fire sealed your spirit. It's important to remember that your name was written in the sky. If you forget, don't just sweep this message under the rug. Go back to it. You should write it down in your heart because this is a time when your life splits in two. Before and after this, the ghosts of the past may still be around. Your spirit is stronger now, though. God is now smiling at you because your future is bright. Loved ones, be at peace. You are being held tonight. Everything will be fine. You are safe and tomorrow you will rise in the light. Now that everything is in place, you should rest. Not because everything is set. Keep an eye on things, Archangel Michael. There is no longer any darkness. You can feel the truth again. And the next part of your story begins in peace. It starts with light. You are the first step. It starts now. I'm still here with heaven. It's still there whispering and being there. Still taking you step by step into the life you were meant to live. You didn't just end a message. You are now in a different spiritual beat. One in which fear doesn't hold you back. One that doesn't let guilt in. One where the whisper of God, the protection of angels, and divine timing guide you. Because things will never feel the same again after tonight. You feel more filled with God's energy the longer you stay in it. It's not just a message anymore. There has been a spiritual meeting here. The kind that stays with you even when you close your eyes. The kind that changes the speed at which your heart beats and leaves a mark on you. Archangel Michael is not only where you are now. He's moving around. His wings are flapping. He works, watches over, and brings light into every dark place in your soul and home. It's not cold just because you have the chills. Your soul does that in response to the presence of God. Something hurts in your heart that you've never told anyone. It was touched by heaven. God whispered to it. Michael the Archangel is watching over everything and not letting fear come back in. Keep an eye on what happens over the next few days. It's strange to feel calm in the middle of stress. A sudden laugh out loud. You don't feel the weight you've been carrying for years. All of a sudden, your spiritual rest began as soon as you said yes to this message. Some of you will get good news, an unexpected gift, a long-awaited phone call, a reunion, or a big step forward in a project you had given up on. But it won't feel like shock. It will feel like this is what God was getting me ready for. What you say has power in the spiritual world. Before we go any further, let's say one more thing in the space below for comments. Tighten one more time. This time, let's use a different kind of Eman. Use it as your battle cry. That word should make angels work for you. Believe that heaven is hearing you as you type. Michael the Archangel is moving. You'll come out on top. The roots have moved, but the fruit is still hidden. The land where you live is blessed. You were cursed, but tonight they were broken, whether you said them or someone else did. Your name was yelled from the sky. We saw your tears. You still have a soul. It's not broken. It is blessed. You are safe from something that couldn't have killed you. It felt like someone was attacking you, but they were really just making you better. I had to get the fire close to you to show how strong you are, not to hurt you. Tonight, you passed the test. You said yes. You let go. Now it's time for heaven. Don't worry about being late. You can still get what's yours. There has been no talk to stop what is going to happen. That thing was only put off until now when I woke up. Heaven made sure you didn't have to rush and were ready. Each morning you should be right where you are now. From now on, wake up and whisper even if you're tired. Heaven, good morning. I'm ready, says Archangel Michael. Come walk with me today. Take a deep breath and remember that your words have power before you look at your phone. You are blessed in every room you enter. It will not feel as heavy where it was. Heaven still has more to say to you. This message was the first part. Stay connected at all times if you want to keep getting divine reminders and more times like this. Sign up right now. Not because it's a video or a number, but because this space is becoming a spiritual path to heaven. You say, I choose to stay in line with the divine. I choose to walk in the light. I have chosen to stay awake. When you subscribe, this holy moment is almost over. But one more thing needs to be marked before we leave. Put down a comment below that says, "I am free." Say how those words make you feel. Type it with as much force as all the chains that were broken tonight. Type it with the joy of having won every battle. And make a promise to yourself, the world, and all the spiritual forces that are watching. Write it down. This is your victory sound. I'm free. This sound means that the old part of your life is over and the new one has begun. It's not only about you. What happened to you tonight will have an effect on your family, your job, your relationships, and every other place you go. You will carry less from now on. Darkness knows this. This makes it work harder to pull you back. You now know the truth, though. You're not fighting this battle by yourself. You will doubt again 'cause you are human. So remember this moment. Remember how you felt. Don't forget that something in your chest came to life tonight. Remember how this message got to you when none of the others could. That saved the day. You are no longer in the mode where you have to stay alive. You're now in holy mode. You are now in the divine realm. We believe that this is how divine timing works. Heaven makes sure that the heart hears the message at the right time. When it comes, you'll never be the same again. You won't be able to hear chaos because everything else is quiet. Everything that used to be normal will feel soaked in presence all of a sudden. It will make you stop, breathe more slowly, and become more aware of something that is your spirit or soul. You will remember where it came from. Some people might not fully understand how you feel at this moment. I don't believe they will. They weren't meant for this. It was sent right to you. There's also no way that heaven sends invitations by mistake. It is very important when God speaks through the Archangel Michael. And tonight, you were picked for something you don't fully understand yet. But some of it has already started to realign clean and bring your heart back to God. You feel all tears come out of nowhere and there is a quiet power. All of this is getting ready. Your goal is no longer something you need to chase. You already have it inside you. Your gifts are coming out. You're getting smarter about things. And the weight you've been carrying gets lighter every second. That's not just hope. Things are changing. You might not have known what I'm about to tell you. You said the answer to someone else's prayer. Someone asked God for help. And slowly and carefully, heaven moved things around until they put you right where you are now. Your pain, your knowledge, and your will to live are all in this version of you. The person you see here is much stronger than you think. Tonight, God tells you that you're ready. It's clear that all the weights were holy. It was supposed to hurt. When a door shut, God was telling people that there wouldn't be anything better soon. Soon, the time will be right for your spirit to finally fit in with its surroundings. Where peace lives there all the time, not just sometimes. Love is not a lesson, it's a language. You're no longer walking by yourself. Heaven is in charge of you as you walk. And tomorrow, there will be signs. A song might speak to your heart. It's possible that someone from your past will show up very clearly. Sometimes a message or a strong urge will tell you to do a small thing that will help you make a big step forward. Don't question any of it. That's what happens when the Archangel Michael moves. You are no longer weak, beloved. You're not losing your way. You're important, so don't worry about that. You are yes. This whole message was like a love letter from God to you. Fire and light to show that God has always been able to reach you. No matter how far you think you've gone, you've always been fine. You have always been loved. You're always enough. Tonight only made clear to heaven what was already there. You're ready to walk and talk differently. Trust again and rise. Over the next few days, things will feel different. They will be softer and brighter. You might smile sometimes for no reason. That helps the body heal. When you wake up, you might not be scared. That is called fixing things up. You might start to feel cocky in a strange way. That's the power of God returning to where it belongs in your spirit. Do not fight it. Take it. People saw you in heaven. If you've ever felt like no one saw you or loved you, heaven just reached out and grabbed you. This whole message is what you need to hear. You can't go back now that you've entered something holy. If you have ever felt like your voice wasn't heard, heaven is behind you. You have angels with you and Archangel Michael is leading the way. Take it easy if you notice a strange quiet now that the message has reached your home. The kind that doesn't make you feel bad. The kind that talks without words. It wraps around your soul like a warm blanket on a cold night. That's God making room for you. Getting rid of noise and other things that are getting in the way. He has finally got your attention. Listen to what he has to say. A miracle was held up but not stopped on its way to you. Heaven really just said not yet. Even though you thought God said no, I'm working on something better. Things that have been kept secret should now come out. It is now possible to see what was blocked. What was kept secret is now being shown. You'll know it's coming this time. Don't forget that this mission isn't over yet. Your new idea can help people get where they need to go. Strange good things will happen to you from now on. The people you meet will have been sent to you. The right songs will play at the right time. You will be forced to say things you didn't mean to. You'll have dreams that seem to come from above. When your guardian angels talk to you, you'll know it's heaven, God, or them. We're still here tonight. When the moon shines in through your window and it's quiet, don't forget that you have friends and family around you. That's not who you are and never will be. Loved one, thank you for coming home. This is only the beginning. Yes, dear. This is more than just a message. It's a holy message from heaven. A moment or the divine unfolding. It's holy. Do you feel that? Your spirit is waking up, but your heart is beating slower. There is a bit more life in the room. That's because heaven didn't just knock tonight. It got in. You are seen. You're safe. You are holy. You're strong. It's all around you. You are being held tonight. Take a break. Take a nap where there is peace. Your soul's dream should be the language of angels. Please keep this moment in your heart for the rest of your life. Take some time to think about it again. The days will get hard again, but you will know exactly what to reach for when they do. Let it make you stronger. You will be able to call the right person. There will be no doubt in your mind that heaven hears you, that Archangel Michael is close by, and that the same God who sent you this message tonight has already written the rest of your story. It's a happy ending. In God's kingdom, nothing goes to waste. Not the pain, not the weight, and not the mess. Heaven saw every single tear you shed. Your testimony is now being written over every broken heart, every betrayal, and every quiet moment when you thought God had forgotten about you. Since right now there is holy oil on your body, not tomorrow, you've been marked. The anointing is there, even if you can't hear it very well. That's why they tried so hard to keep you from speaking out. Because you are a threat to darkness, life got really hard at times. You're light. You know what to do. Your frequency is so strong that hell can't stand it. Now that you know who walks with you, things will never be the same again. The test went well for you. You're not hurt. You're a new person. You thought that dream was gone for good a long time ago. Watch how fast it starts to breathe again. Pay attention to how the ideas come back. Watch how people start to reach out at just the right time. It's not luck. God had this planned. This is harvest. Tonight isn't just about getting rid of things. It's about what comes in. There is new fire, peace, and favor. It's finally spring after a long winter. Feel it. As the snow melts, flowers bloom, and the warmth comes back. That's not just words. I see that as a prophecy. It's no longer dry. Your time by yourself is almost up. What's coming next will make the pain worth it. The test went well for you. You're not hurt. You're not hurt. You're a new person. You thought that dream was gone for good a long time ago. Watch how fast it starts to breathe again. Pay attention to how the ideas come back. Watch how people start to reach out at just the right time. It's not luck. God had this planned. This is harvest. Tonight isn't just about getting rid of things. It's about what comes in. There is new fire, peace, and favor. It's finally spring after a long winter. Feel it. As the snow melts, flowers bloom, and the warmth comes back. That's not just words. I see that as a prophecy. It's no longer dry. Your time by yourself is almost up. What's coming next will make the pain worth it. There'll be hints. Pay close attention to the days that are coming. Someone who isn't your friend could say something very clear. The words to a song may have a bigger effect on you than you thought. You might wake up at strange times. You might dream about something so real that it follows you around all day. Do not forget these. It's clear that heaven is now walking with you because of these things. From now on, Archangel Michael will stay close. Not just one night, not just until you feel better. There will always be protection for you. Just say, Archangel Michael, protect me. When fear comes back, don't worry about the time when there is no sound after this message. It's holy to be quiet. It gives God a chance to talk. Take a break in it. Trust it. It's safe to be quiet. Someone has to be there. This is what fills your life now, being there. God wasn't just there to cheer you up. He came to take you somewhere. You are being called again. It looks like the blessing you buried is coming back up. You have spiritual power that is stronger than ever before. That's not because you're proud. It's because you're not in the right place. It's not over tonight. It is a way in, a promise, and a spiritual signature. Heaven has said, "This one is mine," and written its name on your heart. It's time to rest now. Do not worry or guess. Don't pray because angels have already taken their place. The fight is over. There is already light here. Also, beloved, you are now free. Some part of your spirit has seen something always here. Something holy that was meant just for you. Something holy that changes you for life, not just an emotion or a message. Your spirit has been in heaven. That's the reason this message looks the way it does. That's why it feels that way. Right now, Archangel Michael is still close to the door to your spirit world. His job is to keep an eye on your sleep. He is now blocking the thing that was going to kill you. Everything the enemy has said to make you afraid is being shut down. In the name of God the Most High, He is breaking every family chain that has been passed down for generations. You have no idea how many fights were planned near your house this week. Many people still want to touch you, but heaven stopped them before they could begin. Some of you will see it in the morning. You'll feel better and lighter than you have in years. For some of you, a call, a message, or a big step forward that seemed impossible for a long time will appear out of nowhere. Getting things lined up is not luck. In this case, acceleration is answering obedience. Now that you believe you will receive, pay close attention. If you're not sure if you deserve this, know that you do. You say it's okay. Not because you're great, you opened. Yes, you said. And heaven didn't need anything else to stay safe. There's nothing you need to prove. You don't have to work for it. You are loved because God chose to love you. That's all there is to it. That is the base on which everything else is built. You're not welcome. You're not a bother. People want you. This truth is more important to hear than any voice of shame or self-doubt. God has always been with you. He is making every scar on your heart into a holy mark. Every bad part of your story will turn into a good one. Every dream that was dashed is now a starting point for something new. It was all worth it what you went through. It's getting better and faster than you think. You have changed how you live now. You walk differently now. You know there are angels on both sides of your bed when you wake up. It makes you feel safe when you walk into a room. Heaven has always known how valuable you are. We want you to stop begging people to love you. You change how you walk from someone who needs to be saved to someone who has been chosen to save other people. We are almost at the end of this holy moment. But before we leave, I'd like to extend one last invitation. Stay close. Stay in touch. There is still talk from heaven. And each message that comes through this space is a new message from God that is meant to keep you walking in the alignment that began tonight. Sign up now. Stay in a spot where God's timing is clear. Stay strong and don't let fear or doubt stop you from what you just got. Click on subscribe. Promise to stay in line with what God has said will happen in your life. Archangel Michael smiles at that promise because the person he loved from afar finally heard him and chose to stay. Heaven saw every tear you shed by yourself. Your testimony is now being written over every broken heart, every betrayal, and every quiet moment when you thought God had forgotten about you. Since right now there is holy oil on your body, not tomorrow you've been marked. That's why the bad guy tries so hard to keep you quiet, because you are a threat to darkness. Life got really hard at times. You're light, you know what to do. Your frequency is so strong that hell can't stand it. You thought that dream was gone for good a long time ago. Watch how fast it starts to breathe again. Pay attention to how the ideas come back. Watch how people start to reach out at just the right time. It's not luck. God had this plan. This is harvest. Tonight isn't just about getting rid of things. It's about what comes in. There is new fire, peace, and favor. It's finally spring after a long winter. Feel it. The melting, the blooming, and the warmth coming back. I see that as a prophecy. It's no longer dry. Your time by yourself is almost up. What's coming next will make the pain worth it. Someone who isn't your friend could say something very clear. The words to a song may have a bigger effect on you than you thought. You might wake up at strange times. You might dream about something so real that it follows you around all day. Do not forget these. These things show that something is true. A clear sign that God is now walking with you. From now on, Archangel Michael will stay close. Not just one night or until you feel better. There will always be someone to protect you when fear comes back. Say, Archangel Michael, protect me. That's all it takes. Don't worry about the time when there is no sound after this message. It's holy to be quiet. It gives God a chance to talk. Trust it. Being with Him now fills your life. God wasn't just there to cheer you up. He came to take you somewhere. You are being called again. The blessing you buried is coming back up. You have spiritual power that is stronger than ever before. That's not because you're proud. It's because you're not in the right place. It's not over tonight. It is a way in, a promise, and a spiritual signature. Heaven has said, "This one is mine," and written its name on your heart. It's time to rest now. Do not worry or gasp. Instead, praise the fact that the battle is over. There is already light here. One last thing I want you to do. Spread this message to help people, not just to get more people to sign up. Right now, someone you know is having a tough time. Someone you care about is in pain and hasn't told anyone about it. This message was sent to more than just you. It was your job to give it to them. When you share this video, big things will happen in people's lives. You teach them about God's love tonight. The blessing goes with this message every time it is shared. Every step forward makes progress possible. Do it right now. Share it. Send it. Put it up. Send a message. Help someone else get free. As you spread this light, those who are praised by heaven will be raised up. Remember this truth. Tonight wasn't a fluke. It saved the day. Changed the course of events and helped people heal. And the changes will stay with you for a long time after you finish reading. When you wake up tomorrow, you'll feel better, lighter, and calmer. While your heart was open, something supernatural took root in your soul. You might not understand why right away, but you will. It's been years since heaven tried to plant something in you, and tonight you finally let it in. Faith had nothing to do with it. It wasn't about rules. It was a relationship. Tonight's love was so strong that not even your closest friends could reach you. There is more to this than content. There is more to this than a channel. Heaven often speaks to souls who are ready to hear it in this prophetic space. Every message that comes out here is a new message from God. When you subscribe, you'll stay in touch. This place where you stay always has a window of time for God. Don't let fear or doubt stop you from getting what you want. Click on subscribe right now. Promise to stay in line with what God has said will happen in your life. It's a promise. Archangel Michael smiles because the person he loved from afar has finally heard him. It's okay if you almost didn't do this or thought you might not have been chosen. The person who stayed is seen. You're safe. You are holy. You're strong. It's all around you. You are loved, too. Do not rush to the end of this moving story. Instead, pause and think about this important truth. This message wasn't found by accident. This isn't just a lucky break. This is a message from Archangel Michael to you directly. He's putting out his hand and inviting you to join a safe, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, it's a promise. This holy rule is very easy to understand. But if you follow it, it will change your whole life. You'll get more than just good things. If you accept this invitation right now, they will flow into every part of your life and make it bigger. You are getting early access to powerful content and divine insights that most people don't know about yet. Don't miss this holy moment of your life's journey. There's a breakthrough waiting for you. Do it. Your plenty is waiting. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.